Hey y'all, it's Pliebo's Ghost Channel. Kind of want to do a little real quick, a little longer than a short video. On a couple of things. Well, primarily a discussion that I've had with someone in the comments. And I had someone take issue in one of my videos when I referred to any stopping power in 45 Colt or whatever. This person contended that there is no handgun that has stopping power. Now, I'm not attacking this person. I want to get the way I see this out to more people, and this is easier than just replying to one person. So, my man that was having that discussion with me, don't take this personally. I'm not punching you with a camera here or nothing. But y'all, seriously, I don't know if we're just arguing semantics or if our terminology's off or whatever, but the idea, and I've seen some big YouTube channels, some of them I respect and some of them I watch quite often, repeat things and say things that have been repeated as the gospel by people who don't know or people who don't understand. Everything from only load 5, that's the way they did it, which is, horse crap, to handguns don't have stopping power, and a lot of things in between. All right, now I admit that there's, some really weaker calibers that I have very little faith in. And when you see a bunch of security cam videos of assaults and attacks in which handguns are used for defensive purposes or for, for unlawful purposes, you will see people absorbing a lot of 380s, 9mm, you name it, etc. Those people absorbing 45s too, don't get me wrong. But y'all, if saying that no handgun has stopping power is not the truth at all. Handguns stop people every single day. They stop threats, be the two-legged or four-legged threats, every single day. And I don't mean merely just showing the gun and this being the end of the threat. There are plenty of one-shot stops. There are plenty of one-shot kills from even weaker calibers, from even weaker loads. It depends on where the person's hit. Now, there is some amount of greater chance of immediate incapacitation, in my opinion, in some of the more devastating calibers. I don't use stopping power and hydrostatic shock interchangeably. Those mean two different things to me. And, simply having hydrostatic shock on paper doesn't always translate to a one-shot stop or a one-shot kill. There are plenty of deer who take off and run for hundreds of yards or a quarter mile, like they old saying is run to the next county after they've been hit by something that should have had enough hydrostatic shock to deliver that stopping power. And then I can show you plenty of videos of deer being shot with a handgun dropping right there in that spot. Don't tell me that wasn't stopping power. We're just arguing, we have a difference in our terminology, I suppose. But, I'm not going to go into any details, but here locally, not too long back, there was an instance of a young man being shot in the chest by someone with a .44 Magnum revolver. That was a one-shot stop in by every stretch of the imagination or use of the definition of the term. That is not that uncommon. I don't know why people catch this stuff on some of these channels and they repeat this stuff, but it's got a lot to do with some of it with the level of experience. I guess part of it's level of experience of the person, the beholder, the eye of the beholder, how well trained it is in recognizing gaps in logic and certain arguments and certain statements and certain beliefs and all of that stuff. But handguns, yes, can absolutely positively stop a threat. Should you count on one shot stopping a threat? No, but can you always count on putting up a wall of 9mm? Having the time and the perfect function to put up that wall of 9mm to do the job, make it look like a freaking, strainer full of little holes? No, of course, that ain't the way those people believe anyway. They believe every bullet's got to be parked perfectly and expanded perfectly. I've had long discussions and arguments with people who believe that the only way a bullet kills, this is someone different, is through hydrostatic shock, which is asinine. many, many, many decades, if not centuries, before there was a round capable of delivering ultra high velocity hydrostatic shock, people were dying from firearms and being stopped in their tracks from firearms. So let's don't argue stupid stuff. That's the way I see it. You know, a central nervous system hit can stop people, whether it's a 22 or whether it's a 45. Even if it's an old, even if it's something as weak as a 9mm. Y'all take care. Talk to you later.